Eastern PA Weather Authority meteorologist Bobby Martins here with your outlook for the weekend, March 3rd and 4th, 2018. What a difference a day makes. We are going to have still breezy conditions today, but the coastal system that affected us yesterday is now going to be well offshore and out of the picture. You can see that down here just off the screen, and still some very tight isobars offshore, but I think our area will be, although breezy, not nearly what we saw yesterday with the windy conditions and very, very gusty winds, over 60 miles per hour in spots, just like we expected for a good portion of this area, and tremendous amounts of power outages. Hopefully your power is not one of those that are still out, and they're working. Crews are obviously working very hard to get that restored. So a lot of people without power at this time, and hopefully that's taken care of soon. I want to back up here to yesterday afternoon, because this is quite a dynamic system. This is now, I'm using the GFS here. This GFS did not show this at all at any point. So if we use the GFS forecast, or you're following one of those little app forecasts on your phone, this forecast would have been terribly wrong. Terribly wrong. The GFS did not indicate snow as far south as it got. As a matter of fact, it got all the way into southern New Jersey and the Philadelphia metro, just west of Philadelphia, which got 1.5 inches, by the way. Just west of Philadelphia, there were areas and reports in I think it's over here in Delaware County, parts of Delaware County. Some places got 8-9 inches of snow, which is crazy. And we had a deformation band that was kind of wrapping around. The outer bands were wrapping around, and we had a band that was sitting over eastern Pennsylvania and southeastern Pennsylvania. That was going on for hours. So you had places that were a little bit further west that got into it, but then as soon as you got outside of that band, right here, I mean literally 5 miles west of that band, you get nothing or very little. Our headquarters here is in South Allentown. We had 4 inches exactly on the nose. You go to a town just west of here, not even 5 mile straight line distance to Macungie, and they had less than 1 inch. Pretty incredible drop off. So it's a matter of the haves and haves nots. If you're in one of the band and you have one of those bands and you have the rapidly rising air that is found in a deformation band, you can get some serious snow rates in some places. And you had some surprises again down here in parts like down here in Percy and Sellersville and Souderton and places like that got 6, 7, 8 inches of snow. So I mean, there were some spots that did better than others. Some areas in elevation did better than others. Places in Pike County here in those bands got close to 30 inches of snow. So this is what can happen when you get some intense banding with this, with a very wrapped up system, and it's going to be very hit or miss. The haves and haves nots, I like to call it. And of course, making a snow map was impossible for this system, because you have some areas that were getting very little and other places that were just getting a lot. The areas we expected to do well did do well up here in the Scranton-Wilkes-Barre area, parts of northeastern Pennsylvania. But this is a case of where the GFS is not to be used in this kind of setup. This is knowing the right model to use at the right time for the right kind of storm. And the GFS was not good on this one at all. But we are going to go forward with this one anyway, just because that doesn't mean future storms it'll be wrong with. We do have a nice weekend coming up. We're going to be mostly cloudy today, still breezy, then partly to mostly sunny here on Sunday. Remaining on the chilly side straight through this next whole week ahead, actually. It's going to be slightly below average for the week ahead. And high pressure moving in for Monday means mostly sunny skies for there too. Slight moderation temperatures by the time we get to Monday, maybe up in the mid to upper 40s in some spots. Okay, so all that snow, or most of it, starts to melt off. With that sun angle being higher, it'll be easier. Radiational heating. And then we have this system moving in here on Tuesday. This will come in during the day. It's going to be a mixture of rain and snow, depending on where you're going to be. Interior could get some snow showers, and further south you could be. This is just looking light. This was our storm signal, 6th and 7th. Looked promising for a few of these cycles. It doesn't mean it can't revert back to that, but today's cycles, model cycles, we're not really impressed with this. But we're going to continue to monitor just in case. Well, right now it's just showing a very light system with light rain showers south and east, snow showers north and west, and that goes into Tuesday night. And again here on Wednesday, system blows up offshore, but too late for our area. That helps interior New England, and we got rain and snow showers across our region. That goes into the end of the day here on Wednesday. Just some light stuff though. And then Thursday we're just going to be mostly cloudy, maybe a stray flurry of snow shower across the far northern tier, and back to partly cloudy skies it looks like here for Friday. So the entire week stays colder than average. but we're not dealing with any big storms, at least right now. Of course, we're going to watch this system right here very closely for the Tuesday, Wednesday time frame in case this decides to redevelop a little quicker and blows up and gives the interior, at the very least, something to shovel or plow. We'll see. All right, right now it's still kind of back and forth on the guidance. Let's get this storm out of the way that's off the coast today and see how the models handle the adjustments after this one's out of the way and it's less confusing for their algorithms. I'm Eastern PA Weather Authority meteorologist Bobby Marchers. That is your outlook for the weekend, March 3rd and 4th, 2018. Have a great Saturday and Sunday.